Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 17th to the 23rd. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to jump right into this indescribably busy week. It is chock full of aspects, as you can see. There are, look, every day this week, I'm actually looking at what's going on for you, Leo. I'm very, very curious as to what your spread is going to be like, just to let you know, okay? There are some days with up to like 4 aspects. I'm not even joking. And look, we're here, okay? One aspect, so rare. Not everyone on Earth gets to experience it. It's in its own little box, this hot pink box. It's a zany sky. All right, so this week you are definitely going to feel nostalgic. You're going to feel romantic. You're going to feel a little rebellious. You're going to feel, to be honest, antsy as well. I'll explain why. Remember, practice patience. But you're also going to feel very driven and motivated and inspired. And you're even going to feel some relief. This week is a little, it's applesauce, okay? I'm making that a thing. This week is applesauce. All right. I hope you like apples. Now, the biggest thing of all, out with the old, in with the new. Yes, big time this week, right? But the biggest thing of all, you're going to have huge epiphanies. And it starts on Monday, November 17th, with the Sun trine Saturn at 25 degrees. So why is that a big deal? Because what happened the day before? You saw your last week's reading. It was the luckiest day of the month. Sun trine Jupiter. And as you know, Jupiter trine Saturn. So Sun trine Jupiter spills over into Monday at 25 degrees, forming the perfect grand water trine. You had one earlier this month, but this is humongous, okay? You have these 3 important planets. They're all connecting, okay, in the same element that is a trine. And trines have the nature of Jupiter. So this is enormously auspicious. It's emotionally moving. It's in water. They're connecting in water signs. All the water signs. Water heals, right? So this is going to bring you comfort, good fortune, expansion. Saturn offering stability and support. The Sun, optimism, your ruler, willpower. Not in 2 areas of your life, but 3, okay, is that pyramid. So you're going to feel this for the first half of the week. The Sun in Scorpio, this intense passion that you're already feeling. Big emphasis on home and family, the foundations of your life. You're going to feel this movement. You're going to feel this momentum. You've got Jupiter in Cancer, okay? Again, there's something here that you're having this awakening. And then Saturn in Pisces, your dreams, intuition, but it's in your 8th house. That is Scorpio's home. You got this overlap here. 8th house is death and rebirth. It is transformation. It's you having this huge transformation, especially with love and money and relationships. Those are big themes for you right now. So this grand water trine is where you start feeling rewarded, where you feel hopeful with whatever you've been working on. Some things maybe going back to 2023 finally coming to fruition. There's some glimmer here, okay? And there's a water trine, this emotional buzz, right? It's water. Even this soul searching that you're going to do, because remember, half the solar system is retrograde. You're going within, and with that said, you're going to feel this urge to fix things from your past. All right. A lot of emphasis on relationships because Mercury will sextile Pluto 1 degree. That's potent. Okay. Mercury, by the way, remember, he's weak in Sagittarius. He can't talk the talk. But you got Pluto. Pluto's not retrograde. He's planet of power and transformation. You're going to be walking the walk, talking the talk. You're going to be doing you, Leo, especially when it comes to relationships, love, marriage, your commitments to other people. It can be work if you're not here for love, but that's what I'm saying. Pluto, remember, is Scorpio's ruler. Pluto excavates. He goes deep. You're going deep in terms of what you want, but you got Mercury here too. You got things to say. And you're processing a lot, all right? There's something deep within you that will awaken this day, and that's just scratching the surface for what's to come later. Now, Tuesday, November 18th, Mercury goes back into Scorpio, all right? I talked about this in your monthly forecast. Remember, Mercury is still retrograde. All right. He's bringing up people from your past, circumstances from your past, maybe even some conversations from October when Mercury was direct in Scorpio. Either way, big emphasis again on just home, family, your significant other, parents, children, things like that. Real estate, realtors, all of that. You buying a house, there's stuff happening here, okay? There's stuff happening. You can maybe become a realtor. This is all in the name of reassessing, rethinking the direction of your personal transformation, especially when it comes to the foundations of your life. And Mercury in Scorpio, he's got a little bit of FOMO, all right, because the grand water trine's already in effect. That boat has sailed, and but he's made it, okay? He's in the back of the boat. He just made it. So I say that because you have another grand water trine where Mercury's involved. So with that said, yeah, the party's in the front, Mercury's in the back, all right? What this means is that you will start feeling the return of that deep, intense passion. Now, processing things. It's Mercury, right? That detective energy, really digging deep for what you desire. Because don't forget, Venus and the moon and the sun, they're still in Scorpio. Building up to Wednesday, November 19th or the 20th, depending on where you live. New moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees. It's happening right around midnight. So, wow. I told you in your monthly forecast, this new moon is not quiet. You have the sun, moon, and Mercury all at 28 degrees. You have Mercury conjuncting the sun, and the sun is with the moon. You have a new moon with a Mercury Cazimi. What? This is a big deal. On top of that, yeah, I'm not even done. Are you ready? You got your notebook out? On top of that, Mercury will be opposite Uranus too, all on the same day. So with Uranus in the mix, oh yeah, this new moon is like something that wasn't supposed to touch water. It's an electric eel of a new moon, all right? Because Uranus, remember, he's lightning. He's a sky god. Brings those jolts and surprises and the unpredictable, all right? Your 10th house of career and fame. There may be something that comes out of the blue, all right? Now, the other thing is it's still a new moon. It's still a new moon in Scorpio, right? Take away the Scorpio part, the new part, it's a moon. The moon is emotional. Throw in the Scorpio part that amplifies and intensifies your emotions. His depth is limitless. You're going to feel something this day. And I'm not done. Mercury will also trine Neptune in Pisces, which is absolutely amazing. It's dreamy. It's all about your ideals. It puts the passion in compassion. It's your 8th house. You want to change. There are things that you want to change. You have ideals about your future, your relationships, your money, your investments, your legacy. You are going to feel something this day. Okay? It's not just a new moon with new beginnings. Yes, that exists. That's happening here. Set intentions, please. Okay? Put your energy out there. Everything's energy. But this is a new moon, a Mercury Cazimi, Mercury opposite Uranus, and Mercury trine Neptune. That's 4 aspects. And we're only on Wednesday, by the way. And you're still riding the tail end of the grand water trine, about to move into another one. So 3 things here for this new moon. A, it's Mercury's turf, okay? Sure, you're going to feel something, but you're also going to have profound clarity. This is when you start really having this fresh new perspective. It's as if you woke up from the spell of Mercury and Sagittarius, and now you realize, oh wait, actually, yeah, life is not a Disney movie. This is real life. This is your life, okay? You got one life to live, okay? You only live once in this reality. You're gonna own this. This is gonna be meaningful. Why? Because Mercury Cazimi is a flashpoint. It's an awakening. And there is a little bit of a wake-up call here. And it all has to do with the foundations of your life, where the big emphasis is. Yeah, home and family and your roots and ancestry, your private life, right? There's something here that's awakening. And love and relationships and money too still, all right? So with Mercury retrograde, there's something here linked to the past that's pivotal for something new for your future. and it is a potent new moon. It's called a complicated one, but it's potent, it's powerful, and has so much support because Scorpio's modern ruler, Pluto, in Aquarius, he is a sextile, all right? It's a little bit of a wide sextile, but nonetheless, you got Pluto sextiling the new moon. So it's like the guy that was nominated for supporting actor in the movie Nora. Did you see that movie? Won Best Picture, the Oscars. Remember that guy? The one who was just always there in the back. He was in every scene, just somewhere in the back. He's just somewhere there. You never missed him. He was just there. His presence, basically as an extra, was so powerful. It got him nominated for an Oscar. And that is the whole point. Pluto has your back. He's always going to have your back for the next 19 years. Pluto's going to be here, all right? But he is definitely going to come out this week and give you some power when it comes to relationships, when it comes to contracts. It's your 7th house, okay? Remember, you create your reality. You got to set the intentions, but these are going to be transformative ones, all right? Now, the other thing is we're still in Scorpio season. As you know, that's all about death and rebirth. You already went through the death part. This is your rebirth, okay? Use this. It's a huge new moon. A lot of y'all are moving. Buying property, someone moving in, something happening with their just home stuff. But here's the thing. It carries you for 6 months into May 2026. There's my breakfast. And the other thing is that Uranus, let's talk about this for a second. You got Uranus and Taurus opposite the new moon and Mercury in Scorpio at 28 degrees. Mercury being at this degree as he was on October 28th. You heard that right. Mercury at 28 degrees, October 28th. You doing the math? 2, 8, 10, 1, new beginning. Doesn't matter. The bigger thing here is Uranus. There's going to be some unexpected things that come up from that time. Think about what happened around October 28th. But here's the thing. Uranus and Taurus, 10th house, career, fame, recognition, honors, achievements. It's very public facing. Uranus is at a critical degree right now. He's still rumbling. He moved back into Taurus. He's an outer planet. He moves slow. He's still rumbling. So he brings a little disruptions and the unexpected. He breaks the rules. So there may be something here with career. Just letting you know, okay? Or how you want to be perceived. It's very public facing, as I mentioned. So just keep that in mind. The biggest thing, and also maybe something with finances, salary, money for y'all. Something about material possessions as well. There could be something like, as you know, maybe you are moving and maybe you decide to have a yard sale, but the day that you had, I don't know, decided to do it, everybody was in another town for a big festival. Whatever, just surprising things. Anyway, just keep that in mind. Just know that there may be some surprises here. And the bigger thing is Uranus is retrograde, just like Saturn, just like Neptune, just like Mercury, right? So whatever happens here, it might be you. That's why I say you're going to feel a little rebellious. There's something here where you want to have this radical internal breakthrough. It is an awakening. It's this new moon. You are going to have a wake-up call, thinking about who you were up until this moment and now who you're meant to be. Cross watchers, by the way, Leo, pay attention to this. If you watch for your rising or your moon or your husband or your florist or your, pool boy, doesn't matter. All the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and you will feel this new moon the most. And I'm also throwing in Cancer and Pisces. If you know your natal chart, you got planets 26 to 0 degrees, any of those signs, you're going to feel it. There's going to be some aspects. You're going to feel this, all right? And FYI, speaking of feeling, yeah, the sun, moon, and Mercury are the headliners of this new moon this entire day. Venus is here. Venus, love and money and creativity, air kisses. She's here too, okay? She's bringing presents too, but she's in Scorpio too. Venus in Scorpio, I talked about it. She's in a sign she gives 0 Fs. She's going to let her hair down. She's going to wear the, leather boots. She's going to throw rocks at your window. That's Venus in Scorpio. All right. What is she doing? Yeah, there's a sixth thing, seventh thing. I don't even know. Let's count. She's going to connect with the nodes of fate. So she's going to be communicating with a north node in Pisces, south node in Virgo in this nodal axis on your behalf. Okay? So what does that mean? You have the north node in Pisces, south node in Virgo. I've told you this. That is the money axis. Okay? The money houses, income, salary, inheritance, royalties, joint bank accounts. So Venus, who represents money, is connecting with your money houses on the nodes of fate. There's something fated happening this day in a way that it's unimaginable. That's 5 really big things happening during this new moon. So you can expect some movement here with money. Now, Thursday and changes, and it is still part of your transformation. Now, changes, Thursday, November 20th, is the biggest highlight. Uranus and Taurus, sextile Neptune and Pisces. This is it. We're here. Welcome to your epiphany. This is a big one. Oh, it's a blowout. All right. I speak about this a lot more in detail. I'll leave it in the video. What you can expect, Leo, for the next 2 years of your life. I'll leave that at the end of this video. All right. Remember, this is part of the Prism portal, led by Saturn conjunct Neptune. February 2026 is the great reset. Okay, this is generational. It's era defining, culture defining. We haven't had this since the late 1960s. Think about that time. Love, peace, happiness. Right? That was a time that stands out where everyone feels this urge for liberation, for feeling free, being open-minded and curious and creative, and it's revolutionary. It's a collective awakening. That is what's happening right now. It's part of the Prism portal, and it's happening at 29 degrees, that extra potent critical degree point. This has magnitude. However, you're going to feel it mostly internally. They're retrograde, both of the planets. It's more about your personal revolution within a spiritual revolution that began this fall, and it's going to continue for 2 years until 2027. This is when you're going to have a moment from this moment forward where you realize, yeah, actually, all the answers I seek come from within. This is your big breakthrough. This is huge for you. You have no idea how big this is, especially if you are here for a career. Remember, Uranus is in your 10th. And then you've got Neptune in your 8th. This is all about your future. And this is you having presence like the guy from Anora. More than that, this is main stage. This is you. This is all about you. Okay, so big breakthrough. It's a slow burn, though. Remember, 2 years is a 5-part story. So this is like a prelude to your big hero's journey. Ooh, that is going to happen July 2026. That's when this perfects. Okay? That is a month that will go down in history books. I talk about it on Great Awakener. All right? July 2026. Now, the other thing is, and just to let you know, Leo, what happens that month around that time? Well, Jupiter moves into your sign. Yeah? The South Node moves into your sign. That is going to be a big month for you. I'll leave the video at the end of this video, but also Great Awakener. I talk a lot about it. There's a lot happening. Uranus and Neptune, this, so rare. They're not going to meet again until 2137 after their 5-part story. That's how rare this is. Now, Friday, November 21st, you got the sun in Scorpio opposite Uranus, but trine Neptune. This is really interesting. The only thing here I would say is, okay. So Uranus, remember, he's still rumbling along. I told you the Taurus-Scorpio axis, first of all, is all about love, money, relationships, basically, right? Intimacy. So with the sun in Scorpio opposite Uranus and Taurus, there could be something here with love, money, home, family, career. There's a bit of a tug of war. All right. But it's trine Neptune. The sun's trine Neptune, bringing you these creative solutions and deep compassion. But again, that just brings a lot more emphasis on love and money for you. It's your eighth. So just keep that in mind because there is a little bit of a rumble here. Remember, the answers are within. But what I was going to tell you is that the sun moves into Sagittarius, joining Mars. Remember, Mars is Sagittarius. So when I said you are feeling antsy, you've got Mars in Sagittarius. You've had Mars in Sagittarius for some weeks now in your fifth house. That's your home. The fifth house is things that bring you pleasure and joy and satisfaction. It's love. It's true love. It's romance. It's family and children. It's creative projects. It's creativity. It's self-expression. It's sex. It's procreation. But you've had all these outer planets retrograde saying, while Mars and Sagittarius is like, go, 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 go. You couldn't. It's your house. It's almost like you couldn't get into your own home. All right. The moon will conjunct Mars this day, by the way, in your fifth in Sagittarius. The moon will be in Sagittarius. So there will be something that when I say you're going to feel something this day too, wow. But Sagittarius season, amazing. You're going to love this. All right. It is all about the big picture for you. What is your quest? What is your quest in terms of joy and pleasure? You're going to have big questions for 4 weeks. Okay. You're going to have this hunger for adventure too, expanding your horizons. You're likely going to have kids or think about having kids or have conversations about kids or make room for kids. There's going to be, or even travel with your kids. There's definitely going to be emphasis here with also love. A lot of y'all are going to be going dating. A lot of people from the past too. It's just like you're going after your legacy pretty much. And a lot of it has to do with all this creative expression, fifth house activity, and sex. Okay. With the with the North Node, Saturn, Neptune, all in Pisces in your eighth. It's with the grand water trines connecting with your fifth. Yeah. Having moments there. Anyway, Mars is going to make you go after your calling. All right. Mars and Sagittarius. It is a season of fire and freedom. Okay. With everything that's happening this week, how you're going to feel, how you're going to think and explore, you're going to do. You're just going to do. All right. Eventually, Mercury will go direct. And eventually, the planet Saturn's going direct to, like, you're going to be fine. Okay. Just remember, actually, Sagittarius is the archer, right? The centaur. Those horse legs are strong. They're not idle. You're going to be doing. You're going to be doing. And all the fixed signs will feel this the most. That means you. All right. Planets 27 to 0 degrees. You've been going through it. With all these planets between 25 to 0 degrees for the past few months, you've been going through it. Okay. Now, Saturday, November 22nd. Yep, that's the thing. We got more. Mercury is going to trine Saturn and Jupiter. And as you know, Jupiter is trine Saturn. There's your grand water trine. Okay. Mercury has made it to the front of the boat. He's the life of the party. Everyone's happy. Okay. He's having so much fun on this river cruise, the dinner cruise. He's eating the good shrimp. Now, here's the other thing. It's Mercury now instead of the sun. So it's Mercury. This is all about networking, communicating. It's building bridges. It's launching things, but also it's your fourth house. So a lot of home and family. Again, there's movement here. This is a water trine. So there's this smooth sailing. There's something here with money, investments, your future, your legacy. It's big. You can throw in Neptune too. Sure. Neptune is very close here. Yeah, he's part of the party. He's a DJ. Okay. So your intuition, the fact is a grand water trine. Your intuition is going to be off the charts. It's going to be at the helm. Remember, water is fluid. You are charting your course. You create your reality. And with this, you're going to move. You're going to make things happen. There's something stabilizing here with Saturn. There's something hopeful here with Jupiter. Okay? They're turning the tides. You're riding the waves into this brand new era. And never forget, hope is the pillar that supports the world. And I say that because I have talked. Do you see your annual forecast where I said, oh, you're about to see a big shift with a collective? After a week like this, you're going to be seeing a really big shift, but also your role and how you contribute to the collective. Now, November 23rd, you got the Sun sextile Pluto. There you go. That's amazing for you. I love this. You're going to have a weekend. I can tell you that much, okay? This is nice for you. When you got the Sun in Sagittarius, sextile Pluto, Aquarius, there's something here where you're rewarded for integrity, for being honest. It's do the right thing energy, but with power, like superhero energy. It's Pluto. He brings authority too. So you could have this really big impact, especially with contracts and agreements and love and marriage and partnerships, business partners too, any kind of relationship. But you might find yourself being very influential at this time. And whatever you're doing, it's all in the name of having fun and joy and pleasure and making sure it stays that way. Because remember, Sagittarius is in your fifth. So I really love this aspect for you. You're still feeling the rush of the water trine. This is your cruise. This is your sea. You chart the course. You set the sail. Just go forth. Just do. Okay? Before I make a joke about sailing on the tarot ship. I would never do that. Leo, you think I would do that? I would never make a joke about sailing on the tarot ship. All right, Leo, listen, let's do this. Let's get started. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. November 17th to the 23rd. All right, Leo. I do a traditional cult across spread. Offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, we will. Secondly, yeah, I am talking fast. I'm trying to make this. What is it? It's Wednesday, November 12th. I'm trying to get this into you today. I am racing the clock, but I'm still giving you all the information. And I love y'all. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going. Yeah. You got some new things happening. You get. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a. Oh, wait, let's do this. All right. You got judgment. What I say, you're going to have big spiritual awakening. There you go. What did I say? You're going to see things you have to see, new shifts in perspective. There's this wake up call that's happening. There you go. You've got to have it. You see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. You got to have it. That's waking you up. That's healing. Why? Because that's sound. Blowing the trumpet. What is sound? It's healing. It's vibrations. It's energy. It's frequency. It's high frequency. So high, it's waking the dead. So the fact that you've I can't even you've got Jupiter in these grand water trines this week. Jupiter very active. Remember, Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer, but exalted in your 12th house, which is very spiritual. It's very intuitive energy. You're, like I said, you're going to be off the charts, off the radar. Page of Wands and the heart of your spread. You got something new you're doing. Go for it. This is your imagination. It's creativity. It's all in the name of transforming your life. That's the males in the court cards for Wands. Looks like maybe a new job. Actually, you do have, where are we? We do have the moon in Capricorn over the weekend, okay? When we have the second grand water trine, that is in your sixth house of your, work, employees, etc. And that's like no nonsense. You got things to do. Something new is brewing with this new moon for sure. This is a lot of creative energy. It's a lot of imagination. There's inspiration here. Look at him, so compelled by that wand. You see the leaf sprouting from the wand. So again, set intentions, but also do. Inspired actions. A lot of work energy. But if you're not here for work, it's just, what are you passionate about? Wands are your passions. You got the 10 of Wands in your challenge area. Okay? Two things. One, you're coming out of something that was really hard. And why? Because you had that spiritual awakening. You had that wake-up call. You had this moment of my life purpose? Am I on the right path? What is my quest? Like all of that. Now you know. Now you did. Now you're out of that. Okay. This is a lot of burnout energy. It's a lot of just taking on too many responsibilities. You're coming out of it. So it's it's good. You got to recognize it. All right. It looks like you're gonna. Look at you're gonna. The other thing is like there is someone on your journey that it feels like they may be holding you back. So just recognize that, okay? Or they're avoiding you for some reason. They're just distracting themselves and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta work all day, or things like that when they're, playing basketball, whatever it is. Star in your crown. You know what you want. When you have that wake up call, you know what you want. This is all about your hopes and dreams. This is all about having the stars align for you on your path. This is healing, okay? The star. It's being able to express yourself, not holding anything in. This is amazing. You're good. You got that Page of Pentacles. You got 2 pages here. So yeah, you want something. Like I said, you have Mars and Sagittarius. You're ready. And this is a week with a new moon, like the potent new moon like this. Yeah, you can see things are happening for you when you got these 2 pages. One that's the Page of Pentacles and the root of your spread. Pages are earthbound, so are Pentacles. So something truly rooting up for you. All right. With those wands, something here with career, money, work, money, finances, but also your physical world. That's what Pentacles are. It's your material world. So it could even be a relationship, new relationship. You got that 2 of Swords in your future. You got to think about some things. And that's the thing. That's the funny thing about these retrogrades, right? You launch something in a retrograde and then things go retrograde. Mercury goes back into Scorpio and then you have to sit there and reassess like what, right? So take that time though. I always said there's a reason for retrogrades. Take that time, rethink, reassess, reevaluate. It's definitely going to be something with, this is something new that you're moving into, that you're launching, that you're thinking about, but there is something here that has to do with like relationships, like some partnership contracts is a big theme for you. All right. And if not, it's just still like, you got to know what you want. You got to be comfortable. You got to take out that blindfold. Those swords are heavy, but how do you do that? Well, look, you get in touch with your emotions. You get in touch with your intuition. Everyone's got intuition. You got to connect with it. That's what makes the difference. Okay. You see her back is turned to the sea and the moon. Connect. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. Leo, if I'll clarify that for you later. Let's see. Leo, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. You got a bonkers applesauce type of, you're ready. Things are going to happen for you. All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Things are happening. All right. Well, honestly, I want to see something. It looks like you're actually really good, and I'm going to explain why. You got the Magician, okay? Please, just do. Even if all these retrogrades are saying, hold on. Yeah, you still have to reassess, and don't rush anything, though. You can still launch things. You can still do things. You can still put things into action, but do it not in a rush way. Do it in a way where you feel confident about it. It's a complex week, but it's still saying, go do what you want. Go find your purpose. Go seek. Make things happen. You have the power to do that. And there's nothing in here that tells me you don't believe in yourself. So the Magician is a card of action. All right. You're about to start this new journey. The Magician, the first card, and the Major Arcana start this new journey. Remember, this is a new moon of death and rebirth, right? A new you. 5 of Cups in your external factors area. So did you have a wake-up call? You started doing, but then all these retrogrades made you think of the past. Something came up. Remember, things from the past will resurface this week. Just don't get stuck in it. It's okay to think about the past and process things. There's a reason why you have to. Just don't get stuck. He is stuck. They're both stuck. All right? You got to keep moving. You can't let the past have that type of hold on you. Look at, he got the 2 cups right behind him. He can't see them. So you see, even in this card, there's hope, but you've got to seek it. You've got to seek it. I told you this. I said there's something here with partnerships and relationships. You got the 2 cups here referencing the 2 of cups. What did you get in your spread last week in the heart of your spread? So we got to keep moving. And by the way, it could be, again, it feels like there is someone else that's like they're the ones coming back and they're trying to get you back, things like that. It could be a job. It could be whatever it is, but you do you, right? 7 of Pentacles. You got to take that time. You got to reassess things. You have to take that time thinking about where you're at now and where you want to be. Simple as that. This is the week you make it happen with a new moon. You got this big portal. Last, you got the Tower. Okay? That's Uranus. So it looks like there is a little bit of, you get stuck, things just kind of start falling apart if you're not moving, right? You see the 2 people falling out of the Tower. So keep that in mind. You see the lightning striking up here. What did I say? Uranus is lightning. Okay? This card happens to be attributed to Mars, ruler of Scorpio. Okay? And Aries, but there's a lot of Scorpio energy right now. So, and this card is actually attributed to Mars and Scorpio. So you're actually really good, because that feels like something was meant to, it's like, something, it gets you out of something. It might be the hard way. Just letting you know. But remember, Uranus is retrograde. It might be you. It might be you. I'm going to see something here. Well, it might be you because, well, I'm going to look at the 2 of Swords first. I'm going to see what's going on here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You got to let it go. Let it go. Yeah. It's something from the past, something that's got that hold on you that I told you about. There's her affirmation. And it may honestly, yeah, you got a lot of love, relationship stuff happening, but a lot of y'all still have a lot of career stuff. And it might be something with career. It's the devil. The more that you're chained to the devil in this holding pattern, right? Or you're not moving forward, the more you embody his personality traits, which are not great. So you got to break yourself free from those chains. You got to know what those chains are first, right? In order to do that, you got to see and face it. All right. So break free. And yeah, you'll be fine. Look at that. Don't even. This Tower moment is the best thing for you. If you can't break free, things are just, yeah, you're going to have that Tower moment. And remember, the Tower moment, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. What comes after the Tower? Card 16. The Star. Okay? So there's something here that you're meant to experience to prove how powerful you are. So you got the Sun. That is the biggest yes in tarot. It is optimism. It's opportunities. It's joy. It's enjoyment. It's enlightenment. It's satisfaction. It's everything. It's vitality. It's everything. There's your rebirth. Yeah. Speaking of numbers, the Sun, card 19, 1 + 9 = 10. All right. 1. This is your rebirth. This is great. I love this. You got the full abundance of the Sun. Achievement here. That banner. You got everything. You got everything. Tower moment, best thing for you. Okay. Even if it's circumstantial, but again, Uranus being retrograde, it seems like a lot of y'all, to break free, you need to burn it down and build it up. Okay. Remember your quest, and a lot of it with Mars and Sagittarius, Sun and Sagittarius, all of it in your house, 5th house of joy and pleasure. You see what happens? So go seek and do. All right, Leo, thanks so much. Oh, second spread. Yeah, we're going to look at this new moon. I want to zone in on this new moon for you, see what's going on. You know, it's a big day. So tier 3 members, we'll do a spread here. Really good and legendary members. You know where to find the link. Anyone's welcome to join. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Leo, what is going on? You got so many. You're good. This is actually, I love it when, listen, like I said, life is not a Disney movie. We go through challenges every day. And even if life was a Disney movie, all the main characters, all the protagonists, they have to go through challenges to have their fairy tale ending. You're about to have it. You're good. All right, Leo, next week we got more fish. We got more fish to fry. I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.